right, hello everybody. Thank you for joining. I am Riley with the T Storm Chasers, and we're going to take a look at your forecast. But before we do, here is a brief word from our sponsors at Cube Portable Storage.
What are you doing?
Decluttering?
Moving? Remodeling? In need of temporary storage, emergency cleanup, or just need to declutter? Cube Portable Storage has the perfect solution. Rent your Cube Portable Storage container today.
And don't forget, they got roll-off dumpsters for the other stuff. Call Cube Storage for all your moving needs.
All right, good afternoon, everyone. Today is Wednesday, January 14th, 2026. Let's go ahead and jump into today's video. Taking a look firstly at your map here, and we don't have anything on the radar picture. We are pretty calm out there, and overall it is a colder day as well. Look at some of these temperatures. We're at 24 in Sioux Falls. That is actually below average for this time of the year. A change of pace from what we've been seeing the last few weeks now, where we've had some very warm, mild weather. 19 right now in Watertown, 20 in Aberdeen, 28 in Pierre. Out west, though, it is warmer. 47 out in Rapid City, 50 in Spearfish, 49 in Buffalo. Overall, it is very mild and warm out to the west, but for everyone else, we are dealing with the colder weather. Now, Nebraska is fairly mild. We're at 40 in North Platte. We're at 47 in Alliance, 30 in O'Neill. We're at 31 in Omaha. Into Iowa, we are in the 20s. We're at 21 in Mason City. We're at 26 in Des Moines, 22 in Spencer, 29 in Sioux City, 23 in Storm Lake. Up into Minnesota, we are mainly in the teens. We're at 18 in Minneapolis. We're at 19 in Marshall. We're at 13 in Alexandria, 18 in Rochester, 19 in Mankato. And overall, the eastern and central parts of our region is cold, and the western part of our region is warm. So we are going to jump ahead to what's in our forecast. We're going to look at the system coming through tomorrow and Friday. We're going to get to that here in just a moment. But first, let's hear a brief word from our sponsor at CE Construction.
From roofing to siding, CE Construction is setting the standard across North and South Dakota. Our expert team delivers quality, durability, and trust on every project. CE Construction, Dakotans helping Dakotans with their roofing and siding needs. Call or visit us online.
And let's take a look at your future forecast here. Taking a look at the radar picture over the next few days. Today is obviously dry. We're not seeing anything in the forecast. Now, if we played this out, looking ahead towards tomorrow, we're not seeing anything until later tomorrow night. That's when we'll start to introduce chances for snow, as you can see across the map here. South Dakota, North Dakota, Minnesota, all seeing snow here as we head into Thursday night into Friday. And there could be some accumulation. We'll get to that here in just a moment. But overall, there are the snow chances that are going to be in our region. And then Saturday will clear things out. High pressure builds over our area. But again, the time frame to watch Thursday night into Friday. That's what we're looking at for the snow. And then on Sunday, there could be a few showers hanging around the area, but not seeing much out of that system at all. And then by Monday, we'll clear things out again. Tuesday, we'll clear things out again. And then Wednesday, there could be a shot of some snow in Minnesota. But for South Dakota, Nebraska, Iowa, we're not really seeing anything. And so overall, we're looking at more of an active forecast than what we've been seeing the last couple of weeks, but still not really seeing much here. And now as we take a look at the wind gust map, if we play this out, you can really see where the winds are going to be. You know, today winds are dying down, and tonight the winds will really die down. But unfortunately, that will only be short-lived, as we see quite a bit more wind back into the forecast as early as tomorrow, with wind gusts returning of 30 to 40 miles per hour across the area. And then as we head into Thursday night into Friday morning, you're going to start to notice something out here in western South Dakota. There could be some 50 to 80 mile per hour wind gusts that are going to be very likely across western South Dakota. So that is certainly a possibility. Black Hills area, you know, basically Rapid City to Spearfish, is somewhere in between. Could see an 80-mile-per-hour wind gust, as illustrated here on the map. And then as we play out the rest of the day on Friday, anywhere from 50 to 75-mile-per-hour wind gusts are going to be possible across central and western South Dakota into Nebraska. Sioux Falls even could see 40 to 50-mile-per-hour wind gusts as well. So a very, very windy day on Friday, and when you factor in the chances for snow as well on Friday, we could see some travel issues occurring on Friday with, again, the combination of the very strong winds with snow potential. And so that's something we're watching very closely. And even on Saturday, there could be some lingering blowing snow as we continue to see strong winds, anywhere from 30 to 40 miles per hour, and that could also create some blowing snow. And then on Sunday, the winds return. We see even stronger winds than Saturday on your day on Sunday. We're looking at winds anywhere from 40 to 55 mile per hour winds once again on Sunday. So be prepared for a windy forecast ahead for our region, unfortunately. And here is a look at your snowfall outlook over the next few days. Playing this out, you don't see anything today or tomorrow, but once we get into Friday, this is when you start to notice the snow. There's your snow forecast for this system on Friday, and 1 to 2 inches across Minnesota, it looks like. A trace to an inch mainly across South Dakota. Black Hills area could see a little bit more in the higher elevations, 1 to 2 inches perhaps. Northeastern South Dakota, 1 to 2 inches. There could be a couple spots of 2 inches. Otherwise, Minnesota, looks like northern Minnesota will see the brunt of this snow. And then by the end of your weekend, there could be a little bit more snow on Sunday, as I alluded to before. Northeast South Dakota, mainly, into Minnesota. That's what we're looking at for that snow potential there on Sunday. And we'll see what happens next week. But overall, not a lot of snow accumulation in this forecast, but there could be a few areas, a few pockets of maybe, like I said, 1 to 2 inches. And let's take a look at your 10-day forecast for the Sioux Falls area. Again, tomorrow being the warmest day of the 10-day, dealing with a lot of wind starting tomorrow and then lasting through your weekend. 29 on Friday will cool things down, especially for your weekend forecast. Look at that number on Saturday, single digits for a high in Sioux Falls. And then Sunday, we're looking at temperatures rebounding somewhat back to around average for this time of the year. And then we'll cool back down on Monday, and then we'll warm back up next week into the upper 20s to low 30s before another cool down. As I alluded to earlier, a bumpy roller coaster ride of temperatures is expected for Sioux Falls. And not just Sioux Falls, Aberdeen as well. Similar forecast. Looks like we'll be in the 40s tomorrow for Aberdeen. And will be windy starting tomorrow and lasting through the weekend as well. And those chances for snow on Friday. And then dropping in temperatures this weekend, single digits as well on Saturday. And then next week, a bit of a roller coaster ride as well for temperatures. Cold on Monday, then we'll warm up midweek, and then we'll cool back down by the end of that 10-day. And then for the Pierre area, a little bit warmer than everywhere else. Could hit 50 tomorrow, and that wind kicks in tomorrow, lasts through the weekend. Friday, again, chance for snow, and then really cold on Saturday, just like everyone else, in the temperatures in the teens, and the next week into the 30s. And then for the Rapid City area, we will see warmer weather across Rapid City, western South Dakota, as low 50s tomorrow, and then the wind will pick up starting tomorrow and last through the weekend as well. And then temperatures falling into the 20s for your weekend. And then next week, back into the 30s and 40s, and then possibly falling again by the end of that 10-day. Overall, a colder forecast for everyone. So that's going to wrap things up for this video. Hopefully you guys did enjoy. If you did, drop a comment down below. Let us know your thoughts. Give this video a like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. And be sure to also check us out on Facebook, X, Instagram, and TikTok as well. And we will be back for more videos tomorrow. Thank you guys for watching.